Good morning, everyone. My name is Rukmani Dwivedi from Sage University, Bhopal. Today, we are going to study about the process of research under the subject research methodology. This is the basic diagram of what are the differences involved in research, which starts from defining a research problem, then literature review, then formulating hypothesis, then defining research, then collection of data, then analyzing data, and at last interpretation and report writing. The very first step is defining research problem. In this, there are two types of research problem. The first is when we are defining a nature of a particular thing, when we are defining a nature of a particular phenomena, objective, anything. And the second is when we are trying to establish a relationship between two variables, that independent and dependent. It can be done in two steps. The very first is understanding the problem theoretically, which is possible by deeply studying about the existing literature, existing studies related to the particular topic, the particular research, and then after finding the research problem, we will redefine it in a meaningful and analytical point of view, which can be understandable by every particular person studying the particular research. The third step is review of literature. Under this, this is one of the most important step of the research, because from properly defining the research, if you want to properly define the research, then you have to find research gap, which is only possible when you will deeply study the literature review, uh, perform the activity of literature review. It defines the work which has already been done in the chosen field. It helps to establish the research gap for the new study, and for this literature review, you may prefer listed journals, books, topics, a book related to a particular topic, articles published related to the particular research, or uh, with the help of the bibliography present in the already existing research papers, you can take help from there, and all the data which is being already published, which is the data which is not yet published or which is not being recognized yet, should not be stated in that particular literature review. The next step is formulating hypothesis. Now there are two types of hypothesis. One is null hypothesis, which is denoted by H naught, and the second is alternative hypothesis, which is denoted by H1, H2, and so on, like till Hn. Null hypothesis is one which the researcher want to prove in the research, and the alternative hypothesis is one which which works as the alternative option in case when the null hypothesis fails in the particular study. The next is data collection. This is one of the most important point of any research. In this, data collection can be done in from questionnaire, interview, group discussion, or Delphi method. Questionnaire can be open-ended, close-ended. Questionnaire should contain particular questions related to the study, not very lengthy, not very small. Everything should be defined, and every question should uh, should be centripetal for the particular topic of the research. If you are going for an interview, the periphery of the interview should be predefined. Only the questions related to the particular study should be asked from the people. The second is group discussion, more or like an interview, and in group discussion, when it is done in a particular manner, it may be defined as a Delphi method. Analysis of the data. In the analysis of the data, you can use different tools like SPSS, like Excel, R programming, and any other if available in the market. In the analysis of the data, we will be using t-test, z-test, chi-square test, and many other parametric and non-parametric tests for validating our research and for checking the relevance of the particular research. At the last, we will interpret the data collected by in the study and take out the meaningful things which we want to do in the particular research, and then we will prepare a particular report which contains preliminary page, main text and end text. Preliminary pages, acknowledgement, index, introduction, etc. are included in preliminary page. In main text, literature review, research gap, research design, and all the analysis what we have done is will be mentioned in the main text. And at the end, we will be going for the conclusion of the conclusion of the research report, bibliography. If any appendix is there, then we will be presenting it in the end matter. Thank you. Stay tuned with Sage University, Bhopal.